Well, good Friday evening, Southeast Texas. Been a beautiful day, and it's still a beautiful evening. Look at the clear blue skies we have across the region on our Roofing 911 Skycam network here in Beaumont, sponsored by Packard and LaPrade. Got into the low to mid 70s this afternoon. We'll be in the upper 70s tomorrow, a little bit warmer. This morning was cold. We started out in the 30s in the lakes, upper 30s to low 40s here in the Triangle. Warmed up a little bit today. It'll be even warmer, as I said, coming up over the weekend. Now tonight it'll be warmer than what we had this morning. Of course, low 40s will be in the low 50s, about 10 degrees warmer coming up tonight compared to last night, but still going to be cool. So if you're heading out, grab that light jacket. Our Roofing 911 Skycam network outside our 12 studios. And beautiful, beautiful evening, sponsored by Mid-County Plumbing. We have temperatures still running around 70, 75 across parts of the area, but oh, a nice day, a lot of dry air in place, no clouds. But speaking of clouds, we may see that low cloud deck come in toward morning, a low stratus cloud deck off the Gulf coming up tomorrow morning, but then it will become mostly sunny in the afternoon. It's going to be a windy weekend, by the way, breezy tomorrow and then really windy ahead of our cold front on Sunday. Let's see what's going on up in the lakes area. Just lots of blue skies up in Jasper. The camera sponsored by Provalis. Now, lakes this morning had a little bit of patchy frost in the northern parts of the lakes. You were in the mid to upper 30s in a few spots this morning. It was a cold start to your Friday morning, but you as well got into the lower 70s this afternoon. Very nice. You're heading for the upper 40s, near 50 tonight. It's not too bad. Like I said, if you're heading out this evening, grab a light jacket, dropping to near 50 by morning up in the lakes, and tomorrow we'll rebound into the mid to upper 70s across the area. All right, let's head south. Let's go to Port Arthur on our Roofing 911 Skycam network, sponsored by Market Basket. Couple of clouds there, one there, 3, 4, 6 little puffy, flat cumulus clouds, strato Q, out over the Gulf. And some of these low clouds will thicken up and work inland later on tonight. So we'll start out clear, then we'll become partly to mostly cloudy, of course, later tonight into Saturday morning. Then it burn off into mostly sunny skies. Looks very nice in the afternoon. But boy, what a beautiful day. Let's head over to Orange on our Roofing 911 Skycam network, sponsored by Horseman's Western Store. Lots of clear skies there, low humidity. Boy, you can't beat the weather we had today. Of course, yesterday was a little bit cooler than today, but still not bad. Orange, you got up into the low to mid 70s today. You'll drop to the low 50s tonight. Some low clouds coming in, as we said, toward morning. So not too bad of a night coming up area wide at all. A little bit cool, some low clouds in the morning, then mostly sunny and warmer and breezy coming up in the afternoon. Now, we're not expecting any rain tomorrow or during the day Sunday. It'll be Sunday night. We'll have a chance of a few showers as that cold front comes on in. Your weather headlines: a cool night tonight and a warmer weekend coming up. A little bit windy and another cold front Sunday night. As we mentioned a while ago, this front coming in Sunday night, stronger than the one we just had. So we'll show you that 7-day a little later, or even before that, we'll show you some temperatures. It's going to be quite chilly coming up over the weekend. Upper 60s to low 70s now, 76 Conroe, 73 in Houston, some upper 60s off to our east, all generally clear conditions, air very dry, but we'll start getting that humidity back a little bit tomorrow and even more so on Sunday. Of course, our weather watchers this evening: Leanne and Little Cypress at 68, Deborah, Port Arthur coming in at 70, Ann and Jasper 73, Stacy and Old Salem 75. So you get the picture here. Fairly mild this evening, not bad at all. Travis, Woodville 74, Ricky and Fred at 73. Now across the rest of the state, it's been a warm one, especially out to our west today. It's 81 in Austin, San Antonio, 87 Laredo, 85 in Junction, and pretty warm there. And some of this warmth will be in our area, as we said, coming up for both tomorrow and Sunday. We should be near 80 here locally coming up on Sunday. It'll be pretty close to 80. Some 60s off to our east, 74 Oklahoma City, 86 out in Midland, Odessa. It's pretty warm across portions of central and western Texas. Boy, it is quiet across the state. Of course, high pressure that was over us yesterday has now moved east over around New Orleans. That's the reason we have the flow back off the Gulf clockwise around high pressure. Just a few high clouds working across portions of Oklahoma and Arkansas. Rain totals for Sunday night's cold front. They're actually less than yesterday. 1200s, 800s, 100th, 0, 600s. You get the picture. Not a lot of rains expected with our front Sunday evening. It's like the front will come through around 7:30, 8 o'clock, maybe as late as 9. But you can see these are not impressive rainfall totals at all. Of course, we'll take what we can get, but we're certainly not going to get enough to really help with the drought too much. What we're going to get is some cold air behind the front. Now, these aren't temperatures Monday morning, okay? These are wind chills. That's what it'll feel like with that north wind blowing Monday morning. It's going to feel like low to mid 30s. Basically, it'll feel like it's freezing outside when you walk out Monday morning. You know the air temperature will be above that. You factor in that north wind 10 to 20, that's what it's going to feel like Monday morning. Coats will be needed Monday morning. We're looking for highs only in the 50s on Monday. That is well below normal for this time of the year. That's for sure. Now, Tuesday morning, we have no wind chill. There'll be no wind, high pressure, clear skies, really cold Tuesday morning. Near freezing up in the lakes, mid 30s in the triangle, 34 to 38. And it's going to be a cold one for 2 mornings in a row, Monday and Tuesday. And then it starts warming up. It'll be a quick warm up. We're at middle March now. So any cold weather is not going to stick around long. That's for sure. Now let's take a look at a short range futurecast tonight. Southeast flow off the Gulf, some low clouds, and even futurecast picking up some of those low clouds tomorrow morning. Low temperatures will be, as we said, in the lower 50s, and we'll move this on out throughout the day tomorrow. We will get well into the 70s and then drop to the 60s, near 80 Sunday. There's the front, the thin little line of showers. It's not going to be much. Like I said, a 1/4 inch or less if you see any rain coming up for Sunday evening. Then north winds take over and temperatures will drop Sunday night, Monday morning. Kind of cold. Not quite record lows, but that's pretty cold for this time of March, that's for sure. It's not unusual. It's happened before. We've had frost in the middle of March before. I've seen scattered frost in early April before. All right, offshore, exercise caution for south to southeast winds up to about 20 knots. Water temperature at 73 degrees. Tonight, clear for a while, then clouds will slowly increase off the Gulf toward morning. Not much wind tonight. The winds tonight will be fairly light. Upper 40s, low 50s lakes. We'll say low to mid 50s in the triangle, 52 to 54. Of course, the farther south you get closer to the water, a little bit warmer it will be. So we're talking about 56 Sabine Pass, 54 in Port Arthur. And tomorrow, because we start out with low clouds, it will become mostly sunny and windy with high temperatures in the middle 70s. All right, 7-day forecast. A lot of folks on spring break next week. The only chance of rain I really see is Sunday night, and that's in the evening from about 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. There'll be some scattered showers, maybe a thunderstorm or two. Front comes through. We'll go from 80 to 41. 80 for a high Sunday, 41 Monday morning. Remember, that's the wind chill morning where the wind chills will be in the 30s.